Hi, I am Nabil and you are watching TechnoCubic. Like and subscribe for more informative videos like this. Today we are going to talk about the new Samsung Galaxy S8. When 5 inches is the de facto standard for a compact Android handset, yet you want to prove that more is always better, what do? Well, it depends on the definition of more. You can do something crazy, stupid or impossible. Samsung? They decided to be sensible. Design a phone, build a screen, put the screen where it always goes. Business as usual. It's pretty much the same phone as the Galaxy S7. Size-wise, it is. Only with a 5.8 display where there used to be a 5.1 screen. Both of this season's premium Galaxies are in this bizarre 2.061 aspect, but the regular S8 is petite. It's a millimeter wider than an iPhone 7 with a screen surface of some 40% more than the small-sized Apple. It's real estate, not diagonal, so it isn't apples to oranges. So from the get-go we'd say that the S8 has the most screen you can get in a phone this size, and even a few sizes up. The flat S-series design is no more. Evolution the screen aside, there's the habitual bump in processing power, courtesy of a brand new 10nm chip, be it Samsung's own Exynos or Qualcomm's Snapdragon. Still manufactured by Samsung. RAM has stood still at 4GB, though certain regions may get a 6GB version. And an 8MP autofocus front-facing camera replaces the 5MP fixed focus shooters that were around for far too long on the company's flagships. Samsung Galaxy S8 key features body-polished aluminum frame, Gorilla Glass 5 front and rear, IP68 certified for water and dust resistance. Display 5.8 Super AMOLED 2960x1440px resolution. Rear camera 12MP, f/1.7 aperture, dual pixel phase detection autofocus, 2160p/30fps video recording. Front camera 8MP, f/1.7 aperture, autofocus, 1440p/30fps video recording. OS/software Android 7.0 Nougat, Bixby Virtual Assistant. Chipsets Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 octa-core Q4X KRYO 280 Fox Cortex A53, Adreno 540 Exynos 8895 octa-core Q4X 2nd General Mongoose Fox Cortex A53, Mali G71. Memory 4GB of RAM, a 6GB option likely in some markets, later down the line. 64GB of storage. Micros slot up to 256GB, OOFS cards support. Battery 3000 mAh sealed. Adaptive fast charging same as S7. Quick Charge 2.0 support. WPC-PMA wireless charging. Connectivity single SIM, dual SIM available in certain markets. USB Type-C v3.1. Bluetooth 5.0. Fingerprint reader. Iris recognition/face recognition. Single speaker on the bottom. 3.5mm jack. Arctic silver, orchid grey, black sky, maple gold, and coral blue color schemes. Main Shortcomings stereo speakers, fingerprint scanner in an inconvenient location. Ink black box to the One S7 and Note 7 came in last year. The only thing flashy about it is the phone's given name printed in sparkling blue front. And center the Galaxy S8 measures 148.9 x 68.1 x 8.0mm, which is the exact same height as the LG G6 and 2 full millimeters shorter than the Galaxy S7 Edge from last year. It's slightly taller than the plain S7, but narrower than pretty much everything, the 5.1-inch S7 included. In fact, it's only a millimeter wider than the 4.7-inch iPhone 7 Infinity display. Indeed, tipping the scales at 155 grams, it's 17 grams more than that same iPhone 7, but still 8 grams lighter than the G6. It's 3G heavier than the S7 not that you'd notice. Samsung's bezel is some next level bezel even when compared to the LG G6 that introduced us to the concept of wacky aspect ratios a few weeks earlier. And if you do drop it, it better be in water. The S8 stands a higher chance of survival there. It carries an IP68 rating for dust and water resistance, and should have no issues after being submerged in water up to 1.5 meters for up to 30 minutes. Water resistance should really be standard on a flagship phone, and we don't mean going halfway. The S7 Edge has curves, the G6 has rounded corners, well, the S8 has both. The infinity display of the Galaxy S8 is a 5.8-inch dual-curved Super AMOLED panel of 2960 x 1440 pixel resolution and 18.59 aspect ratio. And you thought the G6's proportions were weird? The Galaxy S8 is powered by the absolute latest chipsets on the market, and, be it Snapdragon or Exynos, that means the fastest modems on offer. The Galaxy S8 is powered by a USB-C port. Samsung made the plunge with the Note 7, and the S8 follows suit. Data transfers can go as fast as 10 bits/s. Samsung claims there is virtually no performance variance between the pair. Both chips have a total of 8 cores, a pretty standard setup. Qualcomm has its custom Creo 280 cores working at 2.35 GHz. These do have a bit more wiggle room in terms of maximum frequency, 2.45 GHz, as rated by Qualcomm, but this is what Samsung decided to go for. As for the Exynos 8895, it has 4 redesigned M1 Mongoose V2 custom cores, locked at 2.3 GHz, and a less power-intensive cluster of 4 Cortex A53 units at 1.7 GHz. Dual pixel got even smarter. Samsung's tried and tested 12MP dual pixel shooter is present and accounted for on the Galaxy S8 and S8, ready to power another generation of flagships. The S8 can capture stills at up to 4032 x 3024 pixels with the 12MP snapper. This does mean a native aspect ratio of 43 for the sensor. Of course, you could shoot in 169 instead, but why waste them pixels? 18.59 stills are your option to create content in the display's native ratio, but 2.061 photos? Really? The Galaxy S8 is capable of capturing footage at up to 4K 30 FPS, so no real change there, compared to its predecessor. Video gets saved in PEG 4A, with a bitrate of a little over 48 Mbps and 48 kHz stereo audio. Not bad. A more advanced codec like PEG would have shrunk clip file size, but it is still a hassle uploading it to YouTube. Having a full-featured desktop experience courtesy of your mobile device and the dock is far from a new concept. Most people nowadays associate it with Microsoft's ambitious Continuum platform. Still, other implementations do exist. In fact, Samsung fans might just remember that the company already had special docks and dock modes for some of its older handsets. So this the review of Samsung Galaxy S8, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye.